should be, holy moly, Mary, I stand corrected. This is a short, lady. This is interesting. And this is what I was telling you the other time, when you have this kind of megaphone kind of a setup, it usually breaks to the downside. And it did, it traded below the 104.73, and then it took the 104.43, and now we closed the week at 104.15. This is the 103.94. This looks quite bearish. This looks quite negative. And the key number now, it should come down and take the 103.94. So we should be looking at selling the Aussie dollar in general, the Aussie itself in general, we're looking at selling it. And what we want, it makes our trade very easy, because our stop on the long side will be the 104.43. So we want to short the Aussie dollar, and we're going to place our stop, which is the 104.43. right there. So any short that we're going to do, this here is going to be our stop, and we're going to take it short below the low of the day. And if we decide to buy it, it should be above the 104.60. We want to make sure that it comes back above the structural point, so our buying point would be above the 2-day low. That would be our buying point. And I'm going to use the 104.43 as my stop on either way. So that's an easy kind of a pair to look at. It didn't take much time to analyze. And of course the number now, the 103.94, if it does break, it should take us now to the next structure point, which is the 103.28. So for the Aussie dollar, we are buying it above the 104.55, and the structure, in this case long, the structural long point is going to be the 104.73, and our stop is going to be the intraday structure, which is the 104.43, and that will be the long stop and the short stop. And we are going to go short below the 104, what is the, it's 104.10, so we're going to go short below 104.10. Okay, so the Aussie dollar, as I said, looks quite simple, and to be honest with you, when it's that easy, it kind of freaks me out. So just keep in mind, if it gets above the 43, we're going to reverse and have to go long. Okay? And it's too good to be true, it usually is. But this, I mean, the Aussie has been trying to do that for quite some time now. I'll come back and explain that in a minute, but let's take the numbers. So we're buying above the 104.55. Our structural long point is the 104.73, and our stop is going to be the 104.43. Our structural short point here, I missed that, is the 103.94. So we're going to go short below 104.10. Our structural short point is the 103.94, and our stop in either long and short is going to be the same, is going to be the 104.43. The reason I'm saying that this is, the Aussie has been, or it's more inclined to break to the downside, there is no more any fundamental news that is going to be issued or is going to come up in the next at least couple of months. There is no interest rate announcement, there is nothing. So there is no impetus that any people would put any new money coming into the Aussie as of yet. So might not be really a trend change, but it can take us all the way back to the 101.82, which it was there 4 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. So that's probably where it's going to be heading. Okay, that's the Aussie dollar. Let me see.